This rebel philosopher was born in 1844 in the city of Rocha in Germany. His father was a Lutheran minister, and they were a very religious family. When he was a child, his father and brother died, so he was raised by his mother and aunts along his sister. He was a great student and became a professor at a very young age, but then he decided to move to the Swiss Alps, and that's where he wrote all of his work, including the most famous ones, like The Birth of Tragedy in 1871, The Spokes Zarathustra in 1883, Beyond Good and Evil in 1886, and many others.
Nietzsche was challenging every idea of the Western world. He especially wrote about three: the idea of God, the idea of morality, and the idea of man.
He believes that religion makes us turn away from life because it is focused on the next world. It makes our life seem less important in this world. So his conclusion to all of this is that God is dead. This famous idea is closely related to the idea of the Superman, and these both were probably the most misinterpreted ideas in the history of philosophy.
Christianity usually teaches us to feel ashamed. It limits our life. We create punishment for ourselves and others that do not control their envy or desire. He invented a concept called the herd. This is the people that had desires but couldn't get them, so they tell themselves that it's okay because they didn't really want it.
Some examples are sexlessness became purity, weakness became godness, and not being able to stand up became forgiveness.
Nietzsche's work didn't reach much people when he was alive, but sometime after, his work inspired the rhetoric of Nazism with the idea of the Superman, leading to one of the biggest wars on history. Nietzsche is probably one of the most misunderstood philosophers of time. Nietzsche's ideas are very constant in our present-day life, especially the questioning of our own religion. But still, we could be better in questioning other aspects of our life and accepting that it's normal and human to have desires and envy.